Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So we're out here in the maternity ward, and two of these three ladies here are pregnant. You want to guess which two it is? I know which one it's not. The other day we done a video on our farrowing huts with Big Mama here and Little Mama there, and we're at day 115, and we're on baby watch. So want to do an introduction to the video. We're going to keep our eyes on these guys, or these girls, for you know, the next however long it takes, and see what happens with them. Right now we're getting pre-baby treats. We're eating some duck eggs, and they really love them. They've been testing out the farrowing huts a little bit, kind of checking them out. Came out this morning, and Little Mama was in that one, and Big Mama, was she in this one? Big Mama was laying beside of this one. So they're getting in them. So we've answered a couple of questions that folks had asked on social media, on Facebook and on YouTube. They will go in them. They can get in them. They obviously can move once they get in them. And while they've only been in here for a couple of days now, they've not destroyed them. So the farrowing huts are holding up pretty good so far. They're still rooting around on the ground and doing their piggy thing. So we'll keep watching them and see how things go. So here's one of the farrowing huts, and you can see they've kind of been rooting around it and rubbing up against it and scratching themselves on it, but it's holding up fine. They've not broken it or torn it apart yet. So the farrowing hut seems to be holding up. Again, we're not going to leave these girls in here for forever. Or leave the huts in here forever either. Once they give birth and the piglets get, you know, a little bit of age on them, where they're somewhat independent, we'll move everybody out or move the huts out. We'll make that decision once we get to that point. So, but again, huts are holding up. Pigs can get in them. Pigs can move around. Everything's working fine on those. All right, we're jumping ahead 3 days from when the first part of this video was filmed. So we filmed that on Monday evening, which was day 115, and we expected for the girls to farrow that day or that night. So it's now Thursday night, and they actually ended up farrowing last night Big Mama here really started yesterday afternoon about 5:30-ish, and we were out here till about 11:30 last night with her and Little Mama. So Big Mama now, and I just have come back out to check her, and she's actually given birth to another one, and it was a stillborn, but she's now actually given birth to 11, 9 of which have survived. Little Mama over there has given birth to 11, all of which have survived. So we're sitting right now at about 20 piglets. Big Mama here, she's a crossbreed. She's a cross between a Duroc and Tamworth. I think there's some Yorkshire, some Hampshire in them. And she and Little Mama again are sisters. So we bred her to a purebred Berkshire pig, and so she's given birth to, like I say, 11, 9 of which have survived. And I'm going to bring the camera in and let you guys see them. These piglets here are just, the color is just absolutely phenomenal. They are just gorgeous. They're gorgeous piglets. So I'll bring the camera in and we'll take a look at them. These are Big Mama's piglets, and again, she had 9. We've not picked them up to check to see what are boys or what are girls. But these guys have just absolutely the prettiest coloring. They are absolutely gorgeous and very inquisitive. They're checking everybody out, seeing what's going on. Big Mama here has been a real good mama. She's let them suckle and has not rolled over on anybody. Been real careful with the piglets, so they're doing just outstanding. They look really good. All right, let's go over and look at Little Mama and see how things are with her. So here's little mama, and again, she's a sister to big mama, so same breed of pig, which is a cross of a number of different breeds. But we bred her to a purebred Duroc, so we would expect all of her piglets to be, you know, she's red, we would expect all the piglets to be red. And you can see she had 11 live births, and everybody is doing well. And we'd mentioned in the video talking about our farrowing huts, this little bump board in the back that kind of prevents mama from getting to them, but it gives them a safe place to go so they can get away from her. You can see that works really good. So all the piglets are back behind the bump board. You got one little guy out here right now. But all the piglets are back behind the bump board, so mama can't lay down on them or roll over on them or anything like that. So they're looking really good, active, wide-eyed, nursing well. Everybody's just doing really good. So we've been really, really blessed here with the piglets and what's happening. So. So moms and piglets are all doing really well. Had a little bit of trouble with Big Mama farrowing last night. She seemed to have a little bit more trouble than this one did. This one here, we tried to catch some video of live births, but it was dark, and you know, she would have a contraction and boom, there was a pig, so we didn't have time to get the video camera turned on. But anyway, moms and piglets are doing really well. Yesterday was a very interesting day of contrast here on the farm. We had 3 pigs that were going to process that were, you know, going to fill our freezers and become product for our customers. And at the same time, we had 20 brand new lives being born on the farm. So that's really what it's all about, is that whole circle of life. And I think that's really what's appealing, is especially in this time that we're in, you know, the basics. And just getting back to the basics of life. So I'm going to post a couple of playlists over here on our pastured pigs and some of the other stuff we've got going on at the farm. We'll post some video and talk a little bit about our latest adventures in loading a little bit later on. So please hit that subscribe button. Really helps us out, helps us keep the videos coming. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below what you think about how we're doing here. And appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.